Welcome to NHL Stanley Cup Final Game 4 between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights in Las Vegas. Knights lead the series 2-1. Again, Game 4, Bussy in net. Anderson scratch, so he's not even dressed as the backup. Let me get an audio check. Hello to Gracie, Kieran, and Chance. All right, let's check the audio real quick. All right, we're good on Twitch. Let's up. All right, hoping to enhance the experience with some organ music sound bites. Hopefully, let me know how it goes. All right, we need to fix the chat on my tablet. All right. I was caught myself in a down. All right, there's the chat finally. All right, Bussy. Again, I forgot who they said was dressed as the backup. Yep. Hello, Gracie. Hello, Karen. Thanks for the like. Yeah, I went to bed late. I think I slept like 4:30 to 11:30. It was ridiculous. That game was bananas last night. I mean, 4 hours and 15 minutes. Are you okay? Chance, are you ready? I need to mute this so I can unmute for the goal sound, etc. There we go. Golden Knights. Knights. Came on, yeah. They used that after the strike season. All right, I got to get the anthem ready to roll here. 1 second. All right. Party on, Wayne. Party on, North. Go Canes. Heck yes. Heck to the yes. All right. Anthem seems to be working all right. Just double checking. Canes, yes. Or Cyclones, yes. Derek, hello to you. Thank you. Oh, hey, we got the roster report. Yep. I gotta put the puck. Didn't get the puck and the baseball located right. Dang it. I must. Oh, we're still tilted down for baseball. That's why. We're tilted up. I keep forgetting I tilted up for baseball. Oops, sorry. I went. Oh no, we're almost done with the anthem. Gotta remember to silence it. All right. Anthem is done. Bussy is backed up by Kochetkov, number 52. Carter Hart still backed up by Aiden Hill. Serrato, Riley, Delorier, Kotkaniemi, and Anderson. Oh, I misspelled Anderson. Are the scratches for Carolina. Korzak, Holtz, Hutton, Riley Smith, Saad, Connolly, Lazinski, Lavoie, Bowman, Ronsberg, Uchaks, Davies, Megna, 2 goalies. 3rd and 4th goalie, Lindbaum and Schmid, are all scratches. We'll keep an eye on the WNBA and baseball tonight. We got 3 games in the WNBA. And probably full slate of baseball. All right, just about set to start. Carter Hart versus Brandon Bussey. I got a bit of sleep, went to bed later, of course, because of the late games. Yep, exactly. 15-14. Let's go, Canes. Underway. And the Blue Jays are already down 1-0. Boo. Come on. All right. Canes have the puck right up the middle. Pass to, Jarvis. Ehlers got hammered in the quarter. No, that was probably Svechnikov. Knights going the other way, right up the middle. No. Hutton lost the puck. Canes in white jerseys with red helmets going left to right. Knights in gold, right to left with black helmets. Aho sends one wide. And now it's sent to the near corner. Still trying to dig it out. Chatfield kept it in, but now the Knights send it ahead. Eichel chases, but icing is the whistle. 19 minutes to go. Murica. It translated Murica to girl. You say. Laviolette. I wanted whoever the other guy was. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Hopefully he whips them into shape, I guess. All right, after the face-off, the over-under 5.5 in this. Sent wide by Chatfield. Big round and a rebound and tucked in by the Canes. Let's go. All right. Yes. 1854 Stan Coven from Chatfield. Stanky's 11th. And the Canes take the 1-0 lead. All right. 5-hole on Carter Hart. It was played off the boards. Hart whiffed at it on a backhand. No, I guess it beat him blocker side high. Yep. Stankoven just lifted it backhand over his shoulder. And yeah, 1-0. 1:06 into the first period. Bussey plays it to the near corner. 5 goals in the opening 3 minutes, most in NHL for the Canes in the postseason. Yeah. McNabb, but no, we got a call. Whistle at 18:36. Tripping on Theodore. And the Canes get a power play. Yeah, looked like a good call. All right, Carolina on the power play. This is the penalized player time ticking down. Stahl, Aho, Jarvis, Svechnikov, Gostishbear on the power play. Sissons, Dowd, McNabb, Lozen on the PK. Face-off. Knights win the draw. And Vegas clears it down the length of the ice. Bussey leaves it. Bottom 5th. No runs. Brutal but swinging. Hello, Canada. Back. No. No OT. Sent out by the Knights. Again. 30 seconds down on the power play. No shots on goal. Stankoven from Chatfield and now also Blake. A backhander beat Carter Hart. Blocker side high after it hit off the boards behind the net. Breakaway towards the net. Stone stopped by Bussy rebound sent wide into the near corner. Jeez Louise. Jarvis to Svechnikov. Right up the middle to the far circle. Aho. Now back to Svechnikov. 1 minute and more already off the power play. We played 2.5 minutes of the first. Ehlers to Svechnikov. Down low for Aho. Shot may have hit the post or the side of the net. And the Knights clear it again. Man, oh man, they gave up a shorthanded opportunity. I'm surprised not one of those was a shot. I thought they had at least one. Nikishin with the puck, less than 30 on the 5-on-4 man advantage. Blake with the puck up the middle. Hall. Back to Blake. Nikishin at the point. Blake far circle. Nikishin at the point. Shot was blocked. Rebound blocked. Nikishin to Ehlers. Shot, save, rebound. Kept in by the Canes. Ehlers back to 5-on-5 towards the net. And another goal! I didn't see it go in, but there's another goal. That's a 5-on-5 right after the power play expired. 16:32. And the Canes, oh, sorry, I had already put 2-0. I meant to hit the shots, so we're good. Sorry. Oh my gosh, sorry about the mistake. No, it is 2-0 now. I made a mistake. Sorry. I must have hit goals instead of shots. I assure you it's 2-0 now. Blake with the forehand above Hart. Wait, is Hart a lefty? From Hall and Ehlers. Yeah, sorry I goofed on the score. I guess I was just psychic. I knew it would be... oh, great. My ABC feed just froze. And now it unfroze. That was odd. Yeah, sorry about the mistake on the score. I must have hit goals instead of shots. All right, we played 4 minutes. And a shot from the near circle went wide for Carrier. Jordan Stahl keeps it in. And they still have it. Stan Coven, far circle, centered. Taylor Hall tried to put a backhander. Hart ended up freezing it at 15:38. Hello, Merlin Anderson. Yep, thank you. You too. Yeah, it was a good. He whiffed. Carter Hart whiffed on a clearing attempt. Yeah, sorry, I blew it. That was my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to update the shots and I hit the goals. That was my mistake. But it is 2-0 now. Man, it is hot in this room. I got to go turn the air down. Marner sends it to the near boards. And now they get it to neutralize. Now it's in their own defensive zone. Tried the far boards. Sent it in behind the Carolina net. Battle in the near corner. Nobody's dug it out yet. And pass off the near boards. Aho with the puck. Aho dumps it into the far corner. Carolina, I presume, needs a line change. We played 5 minutes of the first. Vegas in the near corner. Sisson's trying to dig it out. And it's Lozen in the corner trying to dig it out. Excuse me. Gostish Bear is there. Blake, nope. Shot wide. That was off the stick of Anderson for the Knights. Far corner. Back to the blue line. Past to Lozen. Off the boards. In the corner. Centered right out front for Dorofeyev. And somehow he didn't score. Bussy somehow robbed him. I have no idea how. ABC didn't follow the puck, and there was a shot on goal for the Canes. And I'll try not to hit the wrong field again. Sent into the corner, now the far corner. Carolina still in the O-zone. And to neutralize. And dumped in. So they gave him a shot and already took it away. Looks like. Oh, brother. Either that or NHL.com is just behind again. Now we've played 6.5 minutes. Under 13.5 to go. From behind their own net, Ehlers sent it to the neutral ice. Knights already have it. Dowd to the defense. They're getting a line change. Or at least a forward line change. Chipped in by Stone to the far corner. Or saucered in. Slavin trying to dig it out. Up ahead to Ehlers. Chatfield will dump it in from the blue line on net. Hart, another save from the far circle. Pass to McNabb. And a pass through the neutral zone. A breakaway for Stone towards the net. Easy tap-in goal. My goodness. They have given up 2 odd man breaks. It's 6-2, or it's 2-1, 6-2 shots, I guess. Time is 7 minutes and 22 seconds into the game. Stone 7th, unassisted. Another breakaway. How is this? Let's see if this was offside, though. I guess not. Slavin and who was Slavin out there with? Just caught napping. All right, 2-1 the score. We haven't even played 7.5 minutes yet. We've had 3 goals already. All right, to Carter Hart, who gets it to Anderson to neutralize. Knights have it. Into the far corner, Miller. Miller to, didn't get it out. Knights keep it in. Yeah, Stone just got an easy wraparound. There was a breakaway. Bussy, couldn't do anything. Just got him to commit and then went right around him and put it in. Canes dump it in. Already the Knights send it to Howden. Now it's brought up by the right wing, Kolsar. Sent into the near boards. Sissons trying to dig it out. Taylor Hall with the puck. Centers dangerously in front of his own net. Up ahead, Martinook dumps it in from the blue line. Far corner, the Knights send it down the length of the ice. This might be icing. At 11:35. Stone from Theodore and McNabb. We've had 3 goals in a matter of 6 minutes and 16 seconds. Oh my gosh. He got Bussy to try and do a poke check and had him go down. He just went right around him and tucked it in. Now they update the shots. Carter Hart leaves it behind the net. Knights try the far boards. Carolina was offside. I don't know what Stone is beefing about. It's offsides in Carolina. We head to the first media timeout. Under 14. The score is Carolina 2, Knights 1. 11:20 to go in the first. All right, let me try to catch up on this. Yeah, the game is in Las Vegas. Vegas Knights have home ice. I like the Kings, then the Sabres, then the Canadians. I mostly just don't like the Knights, but the Canes are their AHL affiliate is in Chicago. Well, Rosemont, Illinois. the Chicago Wolves, who are heading to the Calder Cup playoffs. So followed the Wolves on and off since they were around. Yeah, you missed a lot. We'll get to the visualizers. Crazy bad defense. Yep. Connor, what's up? And Dan, what's up? Chance, what's up? Technical difficulties. All right, 8 to the shots. Here's the first goal. Stan Coven. Face off. Back to Chatfield. Chatfield off the board. Stan Coven just sent a backhander over Carter Hart's. I think he's a righty, so blocker side. He whiffed on Hart whiffed trying to clear the puck. All right, another rebound. Down low. Hall to Blake, who buried it under the bar. Ehlers to Hall to Blake on the opposite side. And then Stone on a breakaway. Back to Theodore from McNabb. And then Theodore with like a 3-line pass. Stone got Bussy to bite and just went right around him and tucked it in the empty net. All right, we are back from commercial break. Center ice draw. Dowd just got kicked out. Kolsar against Jankowski. Kane send it ahead. They missed Robinson. It's Hart who plays it off the boards. Sent out by Cole Smith. Tapped away by the Canes, and they send it in again. Robinson in the near corner takes a hit. Jankowski far corner. Robinson behind the net. Anderson digs it out for Vegas. Taken by Cole Smith. Cole Smith dumps it in for the Knights. And Carrier tried to pass it. It got away. Dowd has it. Getting hit by Jankowski. Cole Smith to the near circle for the Knights. Blue line and tapped out for the Canes, but the Knights already, taken back by the Canes. Jankowski dumped it in from the red line. Hart leaves it behind his own net. Long pass ahead. Dumped in by Chatfield. Canes had to tag up. Knights send it right in front of their bench. And it's dumped in by Ehlers. Jarvis sends it behind the net for Carolina. Now Jarvis has it. Near circle. Jarvis looking towards the net. Sent one. Big rebound. Canes keep it in the O-zone. Sent to the far corner. And, I guess they're picking up a shot soon. Up ahead, Chatfield gets to it first for Carolina. Oof. Carolina brings it up. Right up the middle. Knocked away by the Canes. All right. Back to, taken away. Nice play by the Knights defense. Up ahead to Hutton. Leaves it. Oh, and Carlson whiffed. Blake goes the other way, and the Canes had to slow up. Taylor Hall was way off sides. He couldn't stay on. Knights have it in the O-zone. Blue line keeper, Lozen in the far corner. Gets away. Anderson keeps it in. Brett Howden with the puck. Far boards. And Walker gets there for the Canes and gives it to Miller behind the net. Miller stops in the near circle. Canes getting a line change. All right, pass up the near boards. Down the length of the ice. Carter Hart plays it up the near boards. It's out to neutral ice. Knights send it in. Near corner, centering pass, and Dorofeyev got stuffed. Bussy with a great save. Wow. And then another save, or did that go into the netting above the glass? I think he gloved it. 8:16 to go in the first period, and we hit the under 10 media timeout. Now I can catch up on the chat. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, Michael McCarron, that's a huge extension. Yeah, they're fun to watch. I'm gonna root for all the Canadian teams, but yeah, Montreal did well for the channel, and they are fun to watch. Well, they've made the Stanley Cup playoff, the final 3 straight years. They lost to Vegas in 2023, and then beat the Oilers the last two. Yeah, they were without oh crud, I forgot that guy's name, but East was tough this year. Yeah, well, I'm sick of Florida. I'm sick of Vegas, sick of Colorado. Yeah, Tampa just won. I mean, I've never liked the Blues as a Blackhawks fan. And screw the Penguins too. I mean, after Malkin got away with his chopping the head of Darlene and only got a 5-game suspension, and I don't know. Crosby seems to get away with whatever and whenever he wants. Snowman checking in from Indiana, cheering on the Knights. Well, good luck. I'm rooting on the Canes. All right, good news, Blue Jays. Oh, sorry. We're back. Oh, no, we're not back yet. 1-1, bottom of the 6th, 3-1 count, 2 outs. All right. Go Toronto. Yay. Dave and Tammy Olson rooting for the Knights, I think. Oh, wow. Hey, Jason, thank you. Thanks for doing games. I love Logan Stankoven. Won 5 or 6 bets with him. That's awesome. It's all free, guys. Just like and subscribe. That's all I ask. But thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Embellishment call on. Yeah. Was that in the playoffs or regular season? I vaguely think I know what you're talking about. That might have been the Flyers series. Knights tried to send it in, but already sent out by Ehlers. McNabb digs it out. Blue line keeper for the Canes. And sent out to neutralize. Up ahead, Chatfield spoils the Knights' plans and sends it in. Theodore behind his own net. I got to speed up the clock. There we go. That's better. All right. Dumped in. That was... Man, what was the call there? Dump in by... oh my gosh. Barbashev. Sorry, my brain froze for a second there. Oh, we got a penalty. Too many men on the ice on the Knights. Yep, apparently. They had 7 out there. Ferraro said it was a double bogey. I don't know who's serving it though. We'll just put somebody in. I will choose Tomas Hurdle, I guess. I don't know. All right, back underway. See, one was the penalty. Okay, I got the right time. Shot, rebound, a goal. It's 3-1, Canes. On the power play, they cash in. Time is 7:12. Sorry, I had to get my clock straightened out. Goal is credited to Jordan Stahl on the power play, unassisted. I think he tipped it in. Initial shot from the point. Big rebound. Yep, he got a stick on it. And Lozen didn't clear him out from in front of the crease. Gostisbehere was the shot from the point. Thus ends the power play. 3-1, they got it back. 11-4 the shots. Center ice draw. Whoops, let me delay the ads. Pardon me. All right, sent in by the Knights, but Stanky's there, and they send it out. All right. Hannafin sent it across. The Knights try the far side. Stanky sends it out. Taylor Hall looking. Pass to Blake. Taylor Hall, tough angle shot. I don't think that's going to be a shot on goal. It was stopped by Hart. Wonder if Hart lost his stick on one of those goals. Shot by Stanky. Nice save by Hart. Knights finally get it to neutralize. Right up the middle. Pass to Carlson. Carlson sends it around. Far circle. Sent out. And Kane sent it behind the net. Carter Hart plays it to the far corner. They try the far boards. Barbashev sent it in, but the Canes already saucer it to neutralize. McNabb has it for the Knights. Sends it off the glass. Chatfield knocks it down with a glove, and I think that's why the whistle. 5:59. So I think you can only do it in your own zone, not in the neutral zone. 13-4, the shots. Oh, it hit McNabb first. It was not on a rebound. McNabb got hit in the glove or something. Oh, they added an assist for Aho, by the way. All right, we're at the under 6 media timeout. 3-1 Canes. Let's do this visualizer. All right, so Gostish Bear has it. Aho will send it back. It's going to hit off of McNabb, and that's why Stahl was able to get a stick on it and beat Carter Hart. It hit McNabb. I thought that was a shot on goal. I totally didn't see that on the first replays. Oh, yeah. Thanks again, Jason. Getting hail. Oh, wow. It is hot today. I bumped the air up to 75. I need to bump it down because it is hot in this room. We are 82 right now. It was 87 today. It's supposed to be 89 tomorrow. I just don't do well in too hot of weather. Well, stay safe in the hail. Oh, no. Yeah, good luck. Stay safe. Dave and Tammy Olson rooting for the Knights. Yeah, it was 7. Yeah, it hit McNabb. I didn't see that on the replay. Yeah, McNabb. Yeah, I know. There's so much time to go, and we've seen the Knights dominate the second period and the third before, so no lead is safe. You know, you got Bussy in net. He played great in relief in game 3. Scoreless third, scoreless overtime 1, and then just gave up the 1 goal because he accidentally kicked it in. All right, Knights control the draw. They dump it in off the stick of Dorofeev into the near corner. Kane send it out. Knights get it back. Red line. Dump in. Dorofeev lost the puck. Kane's at the red line. Dump it in. Slavin chases it. Centered it, but nobody home. They keep it in, though. Shot was wide. Ehlers. No, that might be Svechnikov. They get it. And the Knights saucer it to neutral ice and dump it in. Chased by the side of the net. Now behind the net. Near corner. Finally, the Canes get it to neutral ice. And passed by the Knights to Dorofeev. They're going to get a forward line change. Dorofeev heads off. Hannafin to his partner. Who is he out there with? Maybe Anderson. Dump in by the Knights. Bussy leaves it behind the net for the Canes. Walker sends it up the far boards by the benches. Canes have the puck. Sent to the neutral, into the near corner. Not Aho. Robinson chased it. 50, not 20. Near corner now. Behind the net. Knights take it away. It's Dowd in the near corner. He got hit. Behind the net to Lozen. Lozen sends it out for the Knights. Saucer pass to the neutral ice. Shots are still 12-4 Carolina. And I think we got an offsides call on the Canes at 4:14. Don't forget to vote in the poll on the YouTube chat. We have 28 votes, 57% Carolina, 43% Knights. If you don't see it, no problem. I only see it on my desktop. Just let me know in the chat who you're rooting for, who you think will win the game and the series while you're at it. I'm saying Canes in 6. Back to the neutral ice. McNabb sends one wide. Let's see. Carrier and Stahl trying to dig it out for the Canes. Knights keep it in at the blue line. Dump it into the near corner. Stahl gets there first. Stahl sends it to the neutral ice. Long pass tipped in by the Knights. Canes, Walker sends it to, I think, Chatfield. Yep, Walker and Chatfield out there. Chatfield back to Walker. Walker sends it up the neutral, the near boards, and that goes too far. That is icing on Carolina at 3:28. And the Jays and Phillies 1-1, top of the 7th. Nobody out. Phillies have a runner at second. We'll get to the... Oh, we got a halftime and a game in the fourth quarter in the WNBA. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, sent out by Carolina again. Knights behind their own net. Looks like either Hannafin or... Yeah, Hannafin sent it ahead. It's in the near corner for Eichel. Eichel behind the net. Anderson sends one and goes through into the near corner. Kept in again by the Knights. That was Hannafin. Near corner. Back to Hannafin. Another shot. Rebound. They tried to get it to Blake. Blake takes it to the neutral zone. Up ahead to Stanky. Blake with the puck. Near circle shot. Taylor Hall too high. Kept in at the blue line. They got it to Hall again. Up. Man, that was right in the slot. I think Blake hit it too high. Wasn't sure who shot it. It was Blake. We got a whistle, though, at 2:28. And Hall heads to the box for a slash. All right, Vegas to the power play. Hall for slashing. Hurdle, Eichel, Dorofeev, Stone, Marner on the power play. Martinuk, Stahl, Walker, Miller. Face off. Near circle. Miller sends it around. Kept in by Dorofeev. Shot, rebound, saved, or frozen by Bussy. At 2:20. Oh, you know, I didn't really check the levels. Let me know if you could hear the sound effects or the organ music I was playing. Oh, yeah. Larry Murphy is a legend. I mean, I don't know, you know, just in reading about stuff. Not that I really, sent out by the Canes. Carter Hart passes to the far series. Knights are 1 for 9 this series. 24.6, I think. Maybe in the postseason, or was that the regular season? Marner to Eichel. Eichel to Hurdle. And finally, the Canes clear it. Marner picks it up. Sends it to Eichel in the neutral zone. Eichel up the middle. Pass to Stone. Stone couldn't keep it in. The Canes dump it out, or clear it. Sorry. Cleared it. Marner picks it up. Marner. All right. Picked up by Carlson. Drop pass to Howden. Barbashev to Theodore. Over to Anderson. Shot. Bussy with the save. He hangs on at 108. Let's see what else we can play real quick. All right. Yeah, let me know how the levels are, if it's all right. I'll have to listen back. They picked up a shot. It's 13-6. Canes clear it down the length of the ice. Carter Hart leaves it. They still have 30 seconds to work with. Theodore, a drop pass to Carlson. Carlson to the right wing. Anderson, actually. Sent around. Barbashev keeps it in. They send it to the far corner. Anderson to Carlson. Carlson centers, shot by Barbashev, somehow saved by Bussy. 5 seconds on the power play. Carlson towards the crease, got his pocket picked. We're back to 5-on-5. Out of the box, a breakaway towards the net. Hall stuffed by Carter Hart. Oh my goodness, with 20.8 seconds to go in the first. Oh my. Hart tried to show forehand, and then he tried to deke him by going backhand and back to the forehand, and just Carter Hart put the glove out. So the volume's good. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to test it. False start on the draw. Did anybody get kicked? No, they're just skating around. Face off. Taken by the Knights. And sent in. Sissons leaves it. Knights send it to the blue line. That's McNabb. And Dowd. Hannafin centered it. That's a goal. Did that count? Or did the period end? Hold on. Are we sure? Huh. ABC got a little glitch in the middle. Okay, geez Louise, their horn is long enough. I don't know. Are we certain that that was in before the time expired? No, zero chance. No, there's no way. This is no goal. Long after it was 0.0. No goal. No goal. Yeah, never a goal. Puck wasn't even in the right zip code yet when it was 0.0. I mean, it's not even anywhere near the crease. This is easy. Like, it's moving after 0.0 when it was in the crease. Wah, wah, Vegas. 3-1 after 1 is your score. All right, 3-1. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm wondering, like, if there's any copyright infringement, but you're right. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, because when I looked at my thing, I'm like, wait a minute, how did they score? There had to be no time, but on the replay, it was easy. All right, so it is Canes catch a break, no doubt. It's not like they did, but upon review, the puck was not even to the crease, let alone past the goal line at 0.0. So they reviewed it and waved it off. Yeah. And they did say, they were ringing the horn in Vegas, but I was pretty sure it was after the horn. So it was going to be 3-2, but they quickly waved it off. All right. I need to update the shots, I bet. Yep. I need one more shot. Man, the air is running like crazy. I hate to up it, but man, it is warm in here. I can't type. All right. So Carolina with 3 goals. They answered after the Knights got back within 2-1. And my clock is more than 30 seconds, about 38 seconds ahead of ABC. So we're good. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Wait, why am I getting an audio error? Hold on. No, my audio should be good. My voice is not. What recommended bitrate? I'm like above their bitrate, not below it. All right, well, whatever. I think we owe you a goal visualizer, right? Jordan Stahl. I don't think we ever got to that one. Well, if not, we'll do it again. Yeah, I guess we did. Aho. Oh, yeah. To Gostish Barrett. Hit McNabb, and then he put it in. So I think we did do all 4. Shots are 14-6. Score is 3-1. Both in favor of Carolina. 1-1. End is 7. Yeah. 14-6 in shots. You'll take that. Just got to watch out. Second period and third period, especially early in the period. It seems like Vegas gets a bulk of their goals like early in the period. So we shall see. It's a long way from over. All right. Stop giving me this error, YouTube. All right. Face offs 12 7 in favor of Carolina, which is 63.2%. Canes are 1 for 2 on the power play. Knights are 0 for 1, and that's huge. Knights lead on the hits 17-12. Block shots, only 5 block shots for the Knights. They usually get a ton, 5-3. Giveaways tied 6-6. Takeaways tied 1-1. Yeah, we've had 2 straight overtime games. Let's just win this in regulation, Carolina. Stanky got them started with his 11th from Chatfield and Blake at 106. Blake his 6th from Hall and Ehlers at 328. Stone answered, made it 2-1. His 7th from Theodore and McNabb on a breakaway, 722. Stahl on the power play, his 6th from Gostish Bear and Aho, 1248. So we had 4 goals in a matter of 11 minutes and 42 seconds. All right. In Chicago, the Sky trail the Dream, 76-72, 146 to go. Game is on ESPN. Lynx are lighting up the Wings in Minneapolis, 60-40. 9:21 in the third. Wow, they just got underway in the second half. Mercury at Valkyries tonight, 9. Baseball, let's see. We got 1 final already. When did that game start? Oh, probably 5:40. Wow, that must, I don't know. Rays in Tampa win over the Red Sox 4-3. That crazy Brewers A's series continues at the Las Vegas ballpark in Las Vegas, Nevada. 9:05. Blue Jays tied with the Phillies 1-1, heading to the bottom of the 8th. And we will have Yankees Guardians tomorrow for you. First pitch, I think it's 12:05. Nope, 12:10. Okay, so we'll start the live stream 12:05. And then on Thursday, we'll have Arizona against Miami. Again, afternoon baseball, both games 12:10. We'll be back with Game 3, Phillies, Blue Jays, tomorrow. And then Thursday, I believe the Jays are off, so we'll have all 3 games against the Yankees Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hey, Random, what's up? Yeah, all 4 games have been great. How many have been taken away? Yeah, it's true. They had they were all the correct call, though. Those 2 in the other game, that guy was clearly offsides. The second one, the guy ran into Anderson's head. And this last one was the easiest call of all. I mean, it was well after the clock had gone 0.0. I mean, the puck wasn't even in the crease, and it has to be completely over the line. So it's 3 in the last less than a game. Yeah. It's not like basketball where the ball can be in the air. The puck is on the ice. It's got to be the entire width of the puck, past if one of these sides is the goal, like it can't be like halfway, it can't even be this much. It has to be the entire thing over the puck. Even this would not be a goal at 0.0. The entire puck has to cross. It's not like football where the nose of the ball can break the plane. Yep. Yes, it's not basketball. It's not basketball. The entire if my hand is the goal line, it's hard to. Let me take this down. You're thinking in terms of basketball or football. If my arm is the goal line, the puck has to completely cross it. It can't be even just a little bit on the red line. The whole entire puck has to be in before the clock says 0-0. It's not basketball. It's not football. The entire puck has to be over. Yeah. Yep. Jays are off Thursday. Yep. Yeah. Well, 3 in the last. I mean, yeah, 3 in the last 2 games combined. Yep. Yeah, I know. The air in basketball is different from the ice in hockey. Yep. All right, where were we? Oops, sorry. I went to Monday's scores. I didn't mean to do that. Boy, I got to get more water. I think I'm going to have, even though it's super hot, I think I'm going to have to turn the air down. I am broiling in this room. Let's see. All right. Mariners 4, Orioles 2, bottom of the 9th in Baltimore. Nobody on, nobody out, 1-2 count. In Miami, Marlins 6, Diamondbacks 3, top of the 8th, bases loaded for the D-backs with 1 out. Dodgers 12, Pirates 2 in Pittsburgh, bottom 7. 2 outs. Excuse me, nobody on for the Pirates or the Buccos. Tigers in Detroit lead the Twins 2-1, only in the top of the 3rd. Runner at first for the Twins. Yankees 3, Guardians 2, top of the 8th. 1 on, runner, 2 outs. Runner at first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, the Blue Jays already have 1 out. Cardinals 7, Mets 0 in New York. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Braves 4, White Sox 3, bottom 5, 2 outs. In Kansas City, Rangers 2, Royals 1, heading to the bottom of the 6th. Rockies up 3-0, bottom of the 2nd, still batting. Nobody out, or nobody on, 1 out. Stros and Angels from Anaheim, 8:38. Reds at Padres in San Diego, 8:40. Nationals at Giants, 8:45 in San Francisco, Oracle Park. Brewers at A's, they're in Las Vegas, 9:05. If you missed it, the Brewers beat, it was 10-10 after 9. Brewers ended up winning 15, 14, and 12. Both teams got 4 runs in the 10th. Yep, Spurs trailing on the road 2-1. I guess the road team has won each game. Was that game 3 or 4? No, I don't pay attention to the NBA, honestly. Yeah, apparently. There's just only one vent, and it just doesn't get enough circulation over here. I should just go get a fan. Yeah, Wednesdays and Thursdays are the day games. Oh, nice. Congrats to your wife. No worries. Yeah, hey, welcome back, the Res Man. Gotcha. I remember you now. Okay, here's what's coming up. I got to take a break. I will cue up some music. I don't remember if I got anything new recently. Maybe. Oh, yeah, you might. Oh, come on. How do I get... Nope, I didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, you might recognize, like, a lot of these have been used in the backgrounds of music. I'm going to be right back. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we are back. Oh. Ow, I just smashed my knee. Alright, that was Kevin McLeod with the song Local Forecast. I've heard people use this in their videos, I think. Alright, we'll pause the next one. Alright, let's fix the clock for the second period. Take down the schedule. So we will have WNBA Saturday. I hope to have more. It's just this weekend. I don't think they have any. They don't have a Sunday night game on Sunday. If they have Sunday night, I'll definitely do Sunday night. Or during the day, Saturday, just whenever the Blue Jays aren't playing. And when the Blue Jays play the Cubs, I think I'm going to be doing Brewers Braves that series because I get local blackouts for obviously for the Cubs and the White Sox. So those rules still apply. Landeskog won an award. The Bill Masterson and Mark Messier. Yeah. Oh, they renamed it for Messier too. Okay. All right, we are back underway. Canes in white, left to right. Or, I'm sorry, Canes in white, right to left. They dump it in. Knights play it in the far corner. Ehlers sends it back behind the net. Near corner. And sent up the near boards by the Knights. Sorry, I got distracted by a bug on one of my lights. Throw that out later. Ugh. All right. Knights in the far circle, far corner. Blue line keeper. Stone up the middle, sends it wide. Eichel to the rebound in the far corner. Eichel shoots. It goes wide. Maybe a pass. Anderson's tough angle shot. That was blocked and sent out. All right. Ehlers passes to Chatfield, who dumps it in for the Canes. Theodore behind his own net for the Knights. Sends it up. Stanky takes it away. Blake drives towards the net, and did it get poke checked? I don't know. It didn't look like he got a shot off. Lost the handles, perhaps. Taylor Hall sends it behind the net. Theodore got it to Dorofeev, and the Knights send it out. Canes already send it to the neutral ice again. Theodore in his own zone sends it out for the Knights. Up ahead, Sissons centered, and it got taken behind the net by Gostishbear. All right, at some point, Montreal, Carolina picked up a shot on goal. Sent up the ice by the Knights, and this will be a whistle for icing on Vegas. 17:44 the time. It was the third game, right? Yeah, that's I knew. Yeah, I thought I had heard he was going to be at one, and I thought it was first undrafted first-year goalie to start in Stanley Cup Final since 1970. Ernie Wakely of the Blues. The Blues, that's a joke because all the expansion teams were in the same division or conference, so automatically a bad team made the finals. The Blues had the advantage that entire time. Weird times for the NHL. Sent around into the near boards. Like all the remaining six, the original six were all in their own battling it out. Behind the net, Jankowski and Robinson, but now the Knights send it out. Pass to the near boards and dumped in. I guess Vegas might be getting a line change. Far corner, taken behind their own net. The Canes with the puck. Up ahead, cross ice to Jankowski, cross ice to the right wing. Nikishin got blocked, I believe. Nope, that was Ehlers, pardon me. Anderson for the Knights dumps it in from the red line. Far circle now taken away by the Canes. Up ahead, Ehlers shot. Hart saves, gloves it, and hangs on. 16:47. Yeah, pretty sure that's going to be a shot on goal. First player since 1992 with 4-game goal streak to start Stanley Cup Final. Jordan Stahl. Since Mike Bossy in 82 for the Islanders against the Canucks. Holy cow. There's a name, Mike Bossy. Near circle draw in the Vegas defensive zone. Still waiting on this linesman to drop it. Back to Slavin. Carolina shot from the point, blocked into the near boards. Sent behind the net. Kept in by the Canes. Sent around to the near boards. Aho sends one deflected into the near side. Other way, 3-on-2, 3-on-3 now. Stone with the puck, sends it around. Sent and blocked, now taken by Aho. Right wing. They couldn't connect with Martinook, and the Knights send it out. Stone across the ice. Somebody fell down. Canes have the puck. Knights getting a line change. Dumped in by the Canes. And icing the call on Carolina. 15:59. But it looked like Vegas had an offsides. Thank you. All right, far circle face-off for the Knights. False start. Come on. And the crowd's booing the false start on the draw. Oh, wait, it didn't work. Huh. Why didn't it work? Because oh, well. I guess I'm trying to play the same one I just played, and it's not working. All right, draw. I was joking. Sent around, about them booing. Knights finally get it out to neutral ice. Up ahead, Marner towards the net. Anderson behind the net. Centered and a shot and a goal. Looks like Carlson cashed it in. And it's suddenly 3-2. Rutrow. 2 goals on 7 shots. We'll see who they give it to at 15:38. Marner carried the puck. Left it for Anderson. Anderson took it behind the net. Centered, and from the far circle, Carlson buried it. And somebody screened Bussy, one of the Canes' own players. Bussy couldn't see it. Stanky got there late. Carlson from Anderson and Marner from the far circle. Game on, 3-2. Face off to Slavin, to Chatfield. Up ahead, tipped in by Blake. And Canes send it in again. Knights send it out again. Canes send it in. Now it's to neutral ice. Canes trying to get a line change. They dump it in. Theodore behind his net. Long pass ahead. They get it to Dowd. Far circle. Taken behind the net. Stahl tries to get to it in the near corner for the Canes. Blue line keeper by Coughlin. Now the Canes send it out. They beat out the icing. Robinson. Lozen sends it behind the net. And the Canes get it to neutralize. Dump in to the side of the net. Hart leaves it for Coughlin, taken away by Carolina, but Hurdle is there for the Knights. Now the Knights have it behind their own net. And to neutralize. Sent in. Behind the net, Canes have the puck. Now Nikishin looking. Long pass ahead and must have been tipped. No icing. Carter Hart from behind the net. The Canes or the Knights send it up. Sissons lost it. Jarvis trying to dig it out. He's got help from Gostishbear. Tipped with a high stick into the, oh no, off the glass. All right, they didn't touch it, so Knights send it up. Canes had tipped it with a high stick. Sent up again. Neutralize. Stahl chases Theodore. Theodore sends it up. Neutralize. Jarvis lost the puck. Knights. Eichel takes it near circle. Lost it in the near corner. Miller is there. Canes get it to Svechnikov. He carries it over the red to the right wing. And they send it to Svechnikov behind the net. Now near boards. Jarvis with the puck. And finally, now the Knights, Eichel sends it in. I believe Vegas probably wants a line change. Chatfield takes it behind the Carolina net, leaves it for Slavin. Knights finish their change. Chatfield sends it up the far boards, down the length of the ice. Picked up behind their net. Knights work it up the far boards, taken away by the Canes. Blake sends it in. Carter Hart sends it around. Kept in, tipped wide for the Canes. Hannafin got hit. He lost the puck. Slavin keeps it in. Over to Chatfield. Over to the far circle. Shot to the behind the into the far corner. Now the Knights have it. Neutral zone. Mitch Marner with the puck. Looking. His pass is deflected. They get it back to Marner at the blue line. No, now he's back into the neutral zone and now his own zone. Carolina got at least one change. Now two. How are they not offside? Miller shoots. Big rebound. And Carter Hart freezes it finally. And pushing and shoving. And ABC immediately does two different cutaways while the pushing and shoving is going on. Go figure. All right, the only goal of the period, William Karlsson from Anderson and Marner. We have the under 14 media timeout. Marner at the red line takes it, passes to Anderson. Anderson swoops behind the net, wide open. Karlsson buries it. And somebody screened, let me see this again. Somebody screened Bussy. Like, he could not see this. Is it Walker? It's Walker. I don't know what Walker was doing there, but he completely screened Bussy. He might have had a shot at that if Walker wasn't in his way. One shot added here for the Canes. All right, the Sky lose at home. Dream 82, Sky 75. Lynx still up 15 at the end of the third quarter. 75-60 over the Wings. Mercury Valkyries later. Blue Jays trail 2-1 in the bottom of the ninth. They got a runner at first. Nobody out. Blue Jays gave up a run. Why is this not working? There. Blue Jays gave up a run. They're closer to... okay, my thing just died. How do I refresh this page? I don't know. Okay, how can I... What is it? F5? There we go, F5. Blue Jays gave up a run. Their closer, 2 outs, gave up a double, walk, 4 pitches in. Ah, dang. Yeah, on the goal. Yep, on that goal. Wide open. Come on, Blue Jays. Already lost last night, 5-2. All right, well, we shall see. We'll check in on Toronto later. All right. Back from commercial break. 3-2 the score. Face off in the near circle. False start on the draw. There's the face off. Canes keep it in. Now the Knights send it off the near boards and Kolsar sends it down. As I say, that was icing again though. 11:40 the call. First and third, no outs. Awesome. All right, let's get the organ music going again. Near circle draw. Jankowski did not win it. Dowd did for the Knights. Sent ahead. Kolsar leaves it. Shot by Dowd. Saved by Bussy. Rebound blocked. And sent out by the Canes. Right in front of the Knights bench. Still battling for the puck. Now the Knights get it to Coughlin, who sends it ahead. Left wing, Eichel. Far circle, waiting for his line mates because they got a line change. McNabb sent it, blocked. Canes have the puck. We played 9 minutes of the second period, 3-2 Carolina. Knights got the only goal of the second. Neutral zone taken away. Knights still have it. Now the Canes send it up to the red line and dump it in. On net, steered aside into the near corner. Martinook sends it around. Canes keep it in. Martinook behind his the Vegas net, pardon me. Theodore trying to take it away. Slavin keeps it in, sends it around. Jankowski there. It is 8-1 in the second period, Vegas, in this series. Good Lord. Red line dump in by Vegas. First shot this period was a goal. Yeah, their only shot for Vegas. Or first shot. Is it their only shot? I already forgot. Dump in by the Canes. We've played half of regulation. Stahl sends it to the blue line. Long shot saved by Hart. Saucer pass by the Knights to get it out. Ooh, what a hit. And takes the puck, too, after getting the hit. That was Walker. Jarvis centered it for Stahl. He sent one wide. 89 miles per hour. Jarvis behind the net. Far circle shot. Tipped by Hart into the near corner. Under 9.5 to play. Going the other way. No, that's Carlson. Hutton is there, but Carlson has the puck. Back to the blue line. Theodore. That puck got knocked away. Blake sends it out. Oh, almost a breakaway. Hart gets it behind the net, plays it to the near side. No icing. Knights send it out. Canes send it in and have to tag up. And apparently the puck went into the netting at 9:03. Is there any call here? Well, it looks like this will be the under 10 media timeout. Still 3-2 Hurricanes. Shots are now 19-7 Hurricanes. All right, let's check in real quick. Jays have second and third. Nobody out but a 1-2 count. Wow. Interesting. They tied it, apparently. Wild pitch by Duran. Wow. Jays catch a break. Wait, was there an out? Or did they just... What happened? Oh, nice. Jays walked it off. Thank you, Karen. Awesome. I saw the wild pitch, but they haven't... Yeah, just say in play run. It doesn't say what happened. Yeah, they needed that game for sure. All right, well... Yeah, it just says in play run. All right, looks like we're back. More Mitch Marner statistics. Jeez Louise. We know he's very good. Now it's 20-7 shots, Carolina. Added another one. Face off will be just outside the defensive zone in the near dot for the Knights. Dowd against, well, at any rate, the Canes got the puck. Chatfield turned it over, but Hall tried to get to it, and yeah, Knights have it in their own zone. Pass ahead, excuse me. Now the Canes dump it in. Hart behind his own net. And Canes did nothing. Knights send it off the far boards. Dowd couldn't get there. Oh, he ran over somebody. Ran over Stanky. That's got to be a penalty. That was dangerous. Yes, the ref has his arm in the air. Yeah, Dowd hit him high. Two minutes cross-checking. Absolute correct call. The entire Canes bench stood up as soon as it happened, looking for the looking for the penalty. So at 8:30, Carolina heads to the power play. Valenzuela did it? Oh my gosh. James wants VGK. Yep. Well, I want the Canes. 1 for 2, 3 shots tonight. Series, the Canes are 4 for 10. False start on the draw. Underway. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Knights. Got enough runs, a base hit. James wants Valenzuela, the catcher, wins it. Nice. So happy for him. All right, behind the net, near corner, Svechnikov to Ehlers to Gostishbear. Ehlers down low, Jarvis. Gostishbear at the point, over to Aho. Svechnikov, Aho, Gostishbear, shot, save, Sissons, cleared to the neutral ice by the Knights. And the Knights get it and clear it. Hello, Denver. Just came back from that Brewer game last night. Let's go Canes. Yeah. That game was absolutely crazy. All right, saucer pass clear again by the Knights. Canes have 40 seconds to work with on this power play. Nikishin lost it right in front of the net. Ehlers bails him out. Jeez Louise. They can't even get it out of their own zone on a power play. 25 seconds to work with. Blake over the red line. Blake skates it in, leaves it for Stanky. Stanky gets it back. Down to Blake. Blue line, Nikishin. And Blake behind the net for Hall. Hall to Ehlers. Hall blocked. Back to 5-on-5. Nikishin coughed it up. Stone behind the net. Centered it. Just missed Dowd. Canes have the puck and send it out. Anderson right up the middle. Eichel, one player to beat. Shot, I think, glove save by Bussy. Let's see, 6:08. A little bit of pushing and shoving here. 22-8 are the shots. Did we? No, we already had the under 10 timeout. This can't be the. We got to wait for the under 6. Vikings? Vikings? Oh, instead of VGK? No, VGK is the Knights. I was wondering. Yeah, it's going to be go Vikings. Boo on the Vikings. We'll get the crowd noise boo going. Boo on the Vikings and the Knights. You're free to choose. You're free to root for who you want to, though. Far circle, Eichel. Taken out. Canes dump it in. We've played 14 minutes of the second. Under 6 to go in the second. Carrier lost it. Barbashev takes it. Pass up ahead. Red line. Anderson feeds Eichel. Far circle. He takes it behind the net. Sends it off the side of the net. Delayed penalty. Uh-oh. Who got called for a penalty? Probably Carolina. Interference on Martinook. Oh, dang it. All right. Vegas to the power play. I'm a Packers fan, so that's why I said no Vikings. I said boo. All right, we're going to have the under 6 media timeout before this power play. $21-8. Oh, they just took a shot away, of course. Official scores are clueless. All right, just to recap, the Blue Jays came from behind, down 2-1 in the bottom of the ninth, and beat the Phillies 3-2. Cardinals shut out the Mets 7-0 in New York. Yankees beat the Guardians in Cleveland 3-2. We already knew the Rays won in Tampa 4-3 over the Red Sox. The Brewers A's is in just under 20 minutes. That's the only game not yet underway. We got a couple games, top of 9, and a game in the bottom of the 10th as well. All right. Back from commercial. All right. I guess that was interference. We've got the 5 forward power play. Dorofeev, Marner, Stone, Eichel, Hurdle, PK, Jankowski, Stahl, Chatfield, Slavin. 0 for 1, 2 shots for Vegas. Dorofeyev to Stone. Eichel, far circle. Back to the point, Marner. Eichel to Marner. Over to Eichel. Down low, Stone, far circle. Stone looking. Back to Eichel. To Marner at the point. Eichel to Hurdle in the slot. Back to Eichel. Eichel down low for Stone. Stone towards the net. Center for Marner. Far circle, Eichel. Shot in tight to the near corner, yeah. Kept in by Marner. Canes couldn't clear it. Down low. Deflected away from Hurdle. Eichel down to Stone. Eichel, far circle. Eichel to Marner. 1 minute gone by in the power play. Eichel sends it. Broke somebody's stick. Or maybe that was a piece of the stick. The person already broke it. Yeah, somebody on Carolina doesn't have a stick. It's Jordan Staal. 40 seconds to go on the Vegas power play. Marner shot, Bussy save. Slavin takes it and clears it down the length of the ice. Staal will get a line change. 30 seconds, or Staal will head to the bench. 22 seconds on the power play. Marner with the puck. Leaves it for Anderson. Over to Carlson. Carlson to the far corner. Canes send it off the glass down the length of the ice. 6 seconds on the power play. Theodore picks it up. Theodore passes ahead. Howden up the middle. Shot wide. Back to 5-on-5. Out of the box. Then they send it up the glass. This will be icing against Carolina at 3:31. Yeah, no worries, James. Thanks for stopping by. A little tug. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that one either. I was a little bit like, huh? Man, I guess they could have called it holding. False start on the draw. 3:31 to go. Face off in the far circle. And centering pass. Went off the far boards. Brett Howden gets there first. Carlson with it for the Knights. Carlson battling against Aho. Pass to Barbashev. Back to Carlson. Carlson looking. Sends it to Barbashev in the far corner. Taken away by the Canes. To the neutral ice. Red line. Into the O-zone. Shot wide. That was Walker on the shot. Jarvis got it taken away. Sisson's up ahead. Far circle. Shot and a goal. Who the heck did that go off of? It's 3-3. Dang it. 252. Man, I think that was deflected. We don't know. It looks like it's Brett Howden. Yeah, 14th. Nope, they say wrister. They say it wasn't deflected. Shoot. There goes the 3-1 lead. Completely gone. The woes in the second period continue. I don't know what happened to Bussy on that one. I don't think he can say he was screened. Maybe. Yeah, it went right through the legs. Went right through the legs. I think of Miller. Beat him glove side high. He got nutmegged, as my son would say in soccer. Whistle. 242. So the crowd just under, I think it hit the crossbar and went in. Just went between his glove and his helmet. It looked like, wait a minute, glove? Is he a lefty? Can't remember if Bussy's a lefty or not. I got to take a look. Center ice draw. False start. Yeah, terrible defense. I mean, Went right through his legs. 9-1 in the second period now. Vegas in the entire series, it's 9-1 in just the second period. All right, Carolina, be great if you could get a goal, but you can't be down heading to the third. Got to keep it even 3-3. Cole Smith dropped it to Sissons, who sent it around. Dowd sends it behind the net. Nikishin's there first. Sent to the blue line. Coughlin keeps it in. Nikishin passes. Sent out by the Canes. Near boards. I think that was, yeah, Robinson sent it behind the net, but the Knights have the puck. Pass to Coughlin. Near boards. And Brett Howden sends it to Marner. Marner, far circle, gets knocked down by Chatfield. Sent it behind the net. Up ahead to Taylor Hall for the Canes. Hall passes. Blake shot. Big rebound. Nobody got there. Far boards kept in. Chatfield. No, we got, what's the whistle for? At 1:30. There's a penalty. He definitely said cross-check or interference or both. All right, 4-on-4. Oh, what an idiot. Knights would have had a power play, but McNabb cross-checked to negate it. It was definitely a goaltender interference. There was no doubt about that call. As I don't know, Blake lost his balance, but McNabb wiped it out with a dumb cross-checking penalty. As Blake was laying on the ice, he gave him a cross-check. That's a stupid penalty. And that negates what would have been a 5-on-4 advantage. So Blake for goaltender interference and McNabb for a cross-check while he was down on the ice. That's just stupid. Scream your head off all you want, Torts. It's not going to change the call. Yeah, another awful second period. They down 2-0 just in the second. False start on the draw. We got Aho, Jarvis, Slavin, Gostish Bear versus Carlson, Stone, and Anderson and Hannafin. Face off with a minute and a half to go in the second. Knights tip it to the neutral zone. Canes will retrieve it. Yeah, no worries. Go Canes. Yep, no worries, Jonathan. Yeah, 11 shots, 3 goals. That's terrible. Shot was wide by the Knights. Excuse me. Anderson sends it around. Excuse me. Carlson sends it around. Stone keeps it in. Lost it. Neutral ice. We're under a minute to go in the second. Stone to Anderson. Anderson shot. Bussy saves it and freezes it at 45.5. Should be shot 23. Metro, hello. Yeah, McNabb made a poor decision to cross-check and retaliate. Wiped out a power play. Good shot from a tough angle by Anderson. Hit the stick, I think. It went up, and that's why Bussy had to freeze it. 45.5 to go. Face-off in the near circle. Still waiting. False start on the draw. Come on. Face-off taken in the near corner. Canes behind their own net. Near circle. And neutral ice. 34 seconds. 1 minute still in the 4-on-4. Ehlers to the far circle. Shot. Where did that go? Out. All right, Canes regroup in their own zone. 10 seconds to go. Ehlers, a blast shot, big rebound. Ehlers couldn't get there in time. Theodore, and that'll do it. That's the end of the first period. We'll head to the third period with 30 seconds left of 4-on-4. The Knights picked up 2 goals and tie the game up. And I forgot to start the timer. There we go. 3-3, heading to the third. What just happened? I cannot type. Tiny phone keyboard. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, excuse me, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same live stream. It is free. Both are free. It is faster and it is also commercial free. Okay, I'm like 12 seconds, I think, ahead of the ABC clock. Fortunately, it's only 3-3. Yeah, exactly. No, we've already had 2 straight of OT. I'm done with OT. All right, we'll do both the second period goals. It was 2-0 Canes. Stone got one back. It was 2-1, and then Stahl gave the Canes a 3-1 lead before the end of the first period. But then Carlson and Howden, and they added a shot. Let's fix that. All right. So Marner has the puck at the red line, passes to Anderson. Anderson takes it behind the net, finds Carlson, who buries it from the far circle. Then Brett Howden's goal. Let's see. Carlson sends it ahead to Sissons. Sissons to Brett Howden. Howden sent it in through Miller's legs and just high under the bar. May have even hit the crossbar and went in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome. Here, we'll get the... Whoops, sorry. I just hit something. We'll get the crowd cheer for that. The short one. Shorter one. All right. Closing in on 1,880 subs. Awesome. Got a ton of people from that insane baseball game last night. Okay, we have a couple finals in the WNBA. Sky lost to the Dream 82-75 in Chicago. Lynx demolished the Wings at home in Minneapolis 100-76. Just the Mercury at Valkyries tonight. Looks like the Mercury have finally won about 2 straight since their early struggles. Valkyries just a game over 500, 6-5. All right, let's go through the finals. Actually, are there any new finals? All right. Well, we'll go from top to bottom here. Mariners 6-5 over the Orioles in Baltimore in 10 innings. In Miami, the Marlins beat the Diamondbacks 10-6. In Tampa, Rays beat the Red Sox 4-3. Pirates get demolished by the Dodgers 12-3 in Pittsburgh. In Cleveland, Yankees beat the Guardians 3-2. We'll have game is that 2 or 3 of that series tomorrow? Game 3. Okay. Game 3 tomorrow, about 12:05, 12:10 first pitch. Blue Jays rallied down 2-1 in the bottom of the ninth and got 2 off of Duran and won 3-2 over the Phillies. Cardinals with a touchdown shut out the Mets 7-0 in New York. Brewers A's still about a couple minutes from starting. We'll keep an eye on that score. Early in these other games. Bottom 8th, Royals 5, Rangers 3. Royals have a runner at first and 2 out. Oh, are you a Phillies fan? I forgot Metro. All right. Carolina and Vegas tied at 3. Shots are 23-12. What's up, Chance? Blue Jays walk off the Phillies. Let's go. Exactly. Hey, welcome, Dr. Delay viewers. Sorry about the Pirates. Dang Dodgers destroyed them. Vegas controlled the second period. Kane's got to do something in the third. Yeah, well, Vegas has controlled every second period, all 4 in this series. At 9-1 is the score in just the 4th. Yeah, sorry, Metro. I know you're a Phillies fan. We'll have game 3 of that series tomorrow. In addition to Yankees Cleveland game 3 tomorrow. Thursday, Diamondbacks Marlins at 12:05, 12:10 first pitch. Blue Jays are off that day. And then game 5 of this series. Friday, game 1, Yankees Blue Jays 6:37 Central. 2:07 Saturday. We'll have WNBA Wings Fire 7:30. Sunday, Yankees Blue Jays game 3, 12:37. And there's obviously, if the Canes can hold on tonight, we'll have game 6 Sunday night. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, nice. 36 likes. Now I see 37. Thank you, Dr. Delay. Yeah, sorry about the Dodgers. Yeah, they need to stop Marner. Well, for once, let's take a look. Yeah, Marner has 1 assist. So he's got 1 point at least. Looks like that's it. I hate to say that's it. He's still got 1 point, an assist. That's 19 for the playoffs. He's been all over the place. But once again, Brett Howden just continues to crush everybody in his path. 14 goals, and the Rangers thought he was done. They thought wrong. Or at least he was done in New York. So who's got, let's see, Stone, Theodore McNabb, Carlson, Anderson, Marner, Howden, Sissons, Carlson. Carlson has 2 points tonight. He had a goal and assist in just the second period. I think he's the only one with 2 points, right? Unless I'm misreading this. And for the Canes, Stankoven, Chatfield Blake, Blake from Holland, Ehlers, Stahl from Gostish, and Aho. Looks like, what did I just say? Blake has a goal and assist. That was in the first. In a matter of 2 minutes and 22, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Well, no matter what happens, the 3 games and 2/3 have been outstanding so far. Highly entertaining. Hopefully we get an even series after tonight if the Canes can win. And then it turns into a best of 3. And the Canes would get back home ice advantage again. Oh boy. So then then if they win tonight, then we'll have game 6 Sunday night. Otherwise, I think I'm taking the night off. All right, I think I will rest my voice. I guess I can leave. Oh, underway in San Francisco. Valkyries 10, Mercury 6. 6 minutes to go in the first. So the Valkyries up by 4. Yeah, I can't quite get all of them on there. All right, I guess we'll leave baseball up for now. Oh my goodness, Rocky 7, Cubs 1, bottom of the 5th. Yeesh. Brewers A's, top of the first, underway in that Missile Command or Rocket Launch Stadium. It's a launch pad in Las Vegas, Nevada. 15-14 yesterday. Hello, happy birthday. Okay, let me... I don't think I can @at people. It doesn't work. See, it doesn't highlight it. I even had it pop up and I grabbed it. It didn't work. Oh well. I tried. Let's see. Where's the birthday cake? I can't find it in the emojis. Is that it? We'll try that. I can't see. They're so small. Chant says happy birthday. So did Metro. Well, happy birthday, Kelsey Morrison. Okay, I need to take a break. Let me find some tunes real quick. All right. We'll continue with Kevin McLeod. All right. Thanks. Okay, we are back. Let me get to the music 1 second. Kevin MacLeod is the artist. If I had a chicken is one song. And we heard Hitman. There's your 2 songs. All right, I gotta kill this. All right, we're just about set for the third. Canes in white, left to right. Knights in black. Or sorry, gold and black, right to left. Sent in by the Canes, but the Knights have it. Hannafin with the puck. We're still in a 4-on-4. And the second, Stone, Carlson, and Howden were the goal scorers for the Knights. Stankoven, Blake, and Stahl for the Canes. And the 4-on-4 is over. Knights have the puck in the far circle. Pass, and Barbashev dumped it in. All right, sent out. Up ahead, Slavin takes it away for the Canes and sends it in, but the Knights recover. Far boards up to the, oh, just played it. Oh, I thought that was offsides. How was that not offside? Stone sends one. Rebound taken behind the net. Centered to the slot. Luckily, Taylor Hall is there. And he gets it up ahead. Stanky with the puck. Looking, sends it around behind the net to Jarvis. Jarvis just has it pinned against the boards. It comes loose to the side of the net where Carter Hart freezes it at 18:30. Yes, so happy birthday once again to Kelsey Morrison. And why is my chat frozen? Oops, sorry. Happy birthday, Kieran said. Hello, Russell. Thanks. Yeah, what did I say the guy's name was again? 39 likes. Yes, come on. We got to get to 40 likes, people, please. 35 shots. Yep, still 30. Well, now, hold on. We actually finally got one. All right. Looks like a false start on the draw. And another false start on the draw. Nope, Mitch Marner did not score. All right, back underway. Knights have the puck. Sent in. Another shot from a tough angle. Knights fans wanted a penalty. Looks like they might get one. Ooh. Dorofeev gave somebody a shot. Looks like Miller to the sin bin. Tripping on Miller. Great. Yeah, he got him. Oh, boy. Great googly moogly. All right, power play underway. 0 for 2, 4 shots for the Knights tonight. Clear down the length of the ice by Carolina. Marner has the puck. They have the 5-forward power play unit 1 out there again. Eichel lost the puck. Neutral ice. Somebody lost a stick. Now Dorofeev sends it in. Eichel centered it. It goes into the near boards. Canes couldn't get it out. Stone kept it in. Eichel towards the net. Centered for Stone. Dorofeyev sends it wide, or it was blocked. Over to Hurdle. Hurdle to Marner. Marner's shot. Rebound sent to the far corner. Slavin couldn't get there. Dorofeyev centers it. Marner near circle. Eichel sends it high and wide. And it's cleared down the length of the ice. Or maybe it was just the shot. Eichel sends it in again. Aho behind the net. Canes have it and clear it down the length of the ice. Hart tips it to Marner. 40 seconds to work with on their power play. They're getting a line change, the Knights are. Marner heads off. He gives it to Carlson. Carlson over the red. Pass to Barbashev. Carlson sends it around. Kept in by Anderson. Howden in the corner. Barbashev lost it. Canes going the other way. 2-on-2. Aho. Far circle. Looking. Shoots. Not on target. Must have been blocked. Barbashev already in the neutral zone. Into the O-zone. Far circle. Shot wide by Theodore. They keep it in. Anderson back to 5-on-5. 16:15 to go in the third. Far circle shot too high. Tipped into the netting above the glass. 16:09. Yeah, Kevin McLeod was the artist. I played Hitman first, and then If I Had a Chicken. And there's other ones I play. Yes. I use only the free stuff. I can help you get there if you need the link. Yep. Tripping. Yep. They killed it. Trisk, what's up? Yes, we're at 41 likes. Hello to Trisk. Yeah, I can't think of a 41 off the top of my head either. Sent out. Coughlin gets it, though, before the Canes could get anything going. Neutral ice. Under 16 to go. Don't think the Knights recorded a shot on goal, I think, on that power play, if I'm not mistaken. Sent out. Saucer pass by the Canes. Knights knocked it down. Canes take it in. Near circle. Carrier sent it to the side of the net. Hart gloved it and decided to hang on at 15:35. Yeah, Trisk, hope you're having a good night. Thank you. Sorry, the Pirates didn't do better for you. And Dr. Delay. Yeah. Yep, he's been solid. That's just what they needed. They just got to figure out what the heck goes wrong in that second period every game. Chance, hi, Dr. Delay's dad. Yes. All right, back underway. Canes at the neutral ice, but the Knights send it in. Nikishin lost it. Knights have it far circle. That's Carlson now behind the net. Back to the blue line. McNabb to Marner. Marner's pass taken away. Stanky going the other way. Stanky drop pass. Taylor Hall lost it. Marner lost it. Oh, the Canes fell down in the slot, and the Marner gets it. Marner to the red line. He's knocked down. But the Canes take it behind their own net. 14:45 to play in the third period. 3-3. Game 4. Knights lead the series 2-1. Hart plays it behind the net. Knights try the far board. Stone tipped it ahead. Eichel brings it right up the middle. Stick handles around Walker. Went behind the net. Centered it. Sent wide through the crease into the near corner. Hannafin dumps it. Stone got it in the slot. Eichel shot. Saved by Bussey. Near boards and sent out. Up ahead. Canes had it. No, they're not offside. Shot. Saved by Hart. And a rebound. And a Canes player, broke his stick. So where's the slash at 14:06? What the heck happened? I guess none of these shots are on net by the Knights, by the way. I thought Bussy saved at least one. Sure he did. Oh, maybe not. I thought he did. At any rate, Aho got his stick broken and no call. And they're still picking up bits of his stick, or they're making an ice repair. I hope not. Yeah, for Stan Colvin, I know. It's just easier to say. Yeah, come on. Let's go, Carolina. All right, they're done with the ice repair. Back underway. Canes keep it in. Slavin shot wide. Kept in. Under 14 to go. At the red line. Canes send it in again. Hart behind his net. Leaves it for Theodore. Knights get it up ahead. Hurdle lost it. Chatfield sends it from the red line. Deflected in by Ehlers. Center, Jarvis in the middle. Oh, he got poke checked by Hart. Damn it, he was wide open for a second. Oh, they tried to hit Stahl. He scores! Backhander Jordan Stahl, and the Canes take the lead. 4-3. They finally got it to Stahl. He was just waiting and waiting. Wide open in the slot, and as he's falling down, he puts a backhander in the net over Carter Hart. Wow. 13:28 to go. Long possession there by the Canes, and ABC is showing way too long a replay. We see the Jarvis attempt. They're going to miss the draw. Oh my gosh, what a pass by Ehlers. It'll be Jarvis to Ehlers and then Stahl. Stahl whiffed forehand, and Hart made a diving attempt. It went off his glove and in. So Stahl's 7th. And the Canes, whoops, I forgot to give them their goal. 4-3. 26-15 are the shots. Second goal of the night. 5th of the Cup Final for Stahl. Near corner. Now I got to speed up my clock. Boy, my voice is shot after that Brewers A's game last night. Knights get it out. Miller fell down. Knights take it from the red line. Dump it in at the blue line. Canes send it out again. Both teams getting line changes. Pass ahead. Hannafin near circle. Shot. Nice save by Bussy. Slavin gets to the rebound. And up ahead. Sent around, by the Canes. Near corner. Still battling for the puck. Anderson sends it around. Taylor Hall gets to the puck first for the Canes. Back to the blue line. Across to Gostish-Bear. Gostish-Bear behind the net to Blake. Far corner. Near corner. Stanky. And they send it around behind the net again. And Taylor Hall coughed it up to Hannafin. Far corner. They get it back, though. Canes have the puck in the near corner. Blue line, Slavin. Stan Coven behind the net. Martinook. This has been a 55-second ozone time possession here for the Canes. That's exactly what they want. Tipped away by Barbashev. Canes keep it in. Walker, a long shot. Big rebound. Centered. Oh, it got blocked and sent out. Oh, man, they had an opportunity. Now the Knights furiously getting a line change. Sent around by McNabb. Stone sends it up. Barbashev tipped it. Walker lost it. Eichel tried to send it back. Neutral ice. Martinook for the Canes dumps it in from the red line. Knights already skated out. 11 minutes to play. Sent wide of Bussy into the far corner. Jarvis for the Canes sends it out. Knights by their own bench. Theodore passes. Missed somebody, and it goes into the near corner. I guess somebody tipped it because no icing. Under 10:40 now. Pass to Chatfield. Chatfield sends it in. Sent out now by the Canes. Races on. Far circle towards the net. Backhander. May have been poke checked or it was a save. Blue line shot blocked. 10:20 to go. And sent to... shoot. Who is that? Dorofeyev. Sent out by the Canes. Coughlin retrieves it for the Knights. To Lozen, who dumps it in from the red line for the Knights. Far corner. Battle. Back to the blue line and out. Anderson will dump it in, but the Knights had to tag up and they were offside. Dowd takes it behind the net for the Knights. Far circle, looking. Dowd flips it to the slot. Taken away by Carrier and sent to the neutral ice. He takes a hit along the boards. Both teams getting some line changes. 9:30 to play in the third. So I think we're due a couple media timeouts. I don't think we got the under 14 because the goal happened. And I think we had an icing maybe after that. Theodore with the puck for the Knights. Passes. They don't get it out. Now they do. Stone up ahead. Pass to Eichel. Eichel looking in the near boards. Eichel sends it to the near corner. Stone gets it back to Barbashev. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. Under 9 minutes to play now. And Walker sends it out. Up ahead. Far circle towards the net. Got poke checked. And it was Taylor Hall. It couldn't get the shot on net. Sent around. He missed Martinook, but the Canes still have the puck. Tough angle shot. May have hit the side of the net. Stanky with it. He gets hit. Stankoven sends it behind the net. And the Knights get it to neutral ice. And dump it in. Chatfield will recover. Bussy came way out of the net to play it to the red line. Knights send it in. Barbashev couldn't get to it. Carolina sends it down. Knights recover in the near boards. Send it out. And where's the puck, ABC? Saucer pass straight up in the air. Knights send it in and dump it to the far corner. Behind the net, Gostishbear gets there first for Carolina. And they send it down. Oh, that's icing. Hannafin retrieved it, so no commercial here. 7:46 to go in the third. No, Jarvis. Ooh, no. Yeah, right after that, though. Backhander, yep. Yep. No. Oh, I guess they're coming, but... Oh, Brewers, boo. Oh, wow. Yep, go Canes, I agree. False start on the draw. All right, underway after the draw. Hannafin keeps it in. Near circle. Marner centered in the slot. Backhander wide into the near circle and sent out. And this is another icing call against Carolina at 7:30. All right, well, let's get 750 likes. Yeah, we're at 44. We need 6. Thank you. Sinbon. Just checking. Thanks, Susan. 5-3 final score. Yeah. Hopefully Carolina gets an empty netter, or preferably before then. They missed the draw. Showing too many replays. Drive to the net. Lost the puck. Carolina sends it to the neutral zone. 7:20. I think we're due for 2 media timeouts as well. Chatfield sends it around. Walker tips it. Hannafin along the boards, battling for the puck. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit my mic. Ehlers, too. Neutral zone. Pass to Hannafin. Hannafin sends it in. And sent around. Into the near boards. All right, neutralized. Carlson for the Knights. Skates it in again. Carolina hasn't got it into the ozone in a while. Now they take it up. Saucer dumping to the far corner. McNabb there. Sends it out. Dumps it into the ozone for the Knights. Both teams, I presume, are getting line changes. Sent to the near side. Carter Hart behind his own net. Robinson kept it in. Oh, I think they said he, I don't know, played it with a glove. 6:02, and I think this is the under 14 media timeout. So next, yeah, that just hit off of Hart's glove and went in. So the next non-icing and non-goal will have another media timeout, and then the next one after that. All right, let's see the goal by the only goal of the third by Jordan Stahl. Oh, they only gave Ehlers an assist. I'm shocked. 7th assist for Ehlers, 7th goal for Stahl. All right, so Jarvis has it. I guess the Knights get it here, but Ehlers finds Stahl, who whiffed on the forehand and got to it with the backhand and hit it just off of Carter Hart's glove and in. I thought maybe Jarvis might pick up an assist, but apparently not. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Sinbon is my alter ego who can actually stomach ice cream, I guess, right? 3-2 A's. All right. Mercury, let's see. Valkyries lead in San Francisco at Chase Center, or Valhalla, if you will. Valks lead 31-26, 6:25 to go in the second quarter. Oh, I know the ball's, it's a launch pad in that Las Vegas park. Where are we at? 3-2 A's. Bottom of the second. 2 outs, 1-2 count already. Yo, I don't know why it translated to O. Hello, Ota Kumante. All right. Just about set. .602 to go in the third. Stahl versus Hurdle on the draw. Bro, shattered stick for Stahl. Hurdle won the draw. Knights send it up. Kane send it right up the middle, but Hannafin is there. 5:50 to go in the third. Sent in by the Knights. Carolina sends it to the near boards. Barbashev sends it around. Canes couldn't get it out. Behind the net. The Knights tried to center it, but it's sent to neutral ice. Hannafin back to retrieve it. Knights getting a line change. All right. Hannafin just skating around. Passes up the near boards to Marner. Right in front of the box. Knocked down with a high stick. Yeah. I think Marner batted it with a high stick. I think that's why the whistle. Reds versus Padres 2-2. Yeah, I think it'll be 5-3 Canes, maybe an empty netter. No, I agree. I don't want to wait for an empty netter. I just think that's going to be what it ends up being. False start on the draw. Aho against Eichel. They send it in. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Ehlers back to Slavin. Ehlers' shot is blocked. Shea Theodore sends it ahead off of Marner's skate. Canes have the puck. Svechnikov to Martinuk, who sends it around near boards. Marner gets the pass, sends it to Eichel. Eichel at the neutral zone. Sent out again by the Canes. Chatfield to Aho. But Stone has it for the Knights. Under 4.5 to play in the third. Sent behind the net to Hannafin. Hannafin sends it ahead. This will be icing on Vegas. Call at 4:16. Oh, joy. Yep, agree. Oh, they're talking about, I was going to say, they're talking about basketball. I'm like, if these people are at this game, who cares? Gotta show the celebs for basketball. Wait a minute. Wasn't that icing? They're taking a commercial break. Wait, seriously? Are you kidding? Did they not? Hold on. All it says is on ice official TV timeout. I thought they iced it. You never get a timeout after icing. What the heck was the call then? If it wasn't icing. Well, that's a joke. The only time I've seen them grant a break after icing is when they got to do the ice treatment under 10 minutes in a playoff overtime period. Wow. Yeah, so why'd they take a commercial break? I know they were behind a break or two, but that's insane. I can't. What a joke. That defeats the whole purpose of punishing a team for icing. I don't get it. All right, this game's still in the first half. 36-27, go Valkyries. They're up 9 on the Mercury, 5-13. Did we get any other finals? Cubs down 7-3, top of 7. Twins losing the Tigers 8-4, top of 7. All right, back from break. Yeah, center ice draw, so they must have, I don't know. I don't know what the whistle was for then. That's ridiculous. Maybe they called icing and then decided no, it wasn't icing. That's all I can think of. 4:16 to play in the third. All right, come on. How are we not ready for this draw yet? There's the face-off. Excuse me, Carolina sends it off the near boards and dumps it in after they controlled it. Knights behind their own net. McNabb sends it up the near boards. Miller gets there first behind the net, tips it. Ehlers, long pass out of the zone. Not far enough for icing. Played it perfectly. Sent it around. Knights. And Canes behind their own net. Just get it out to neutral ice. 3:33 to go in the third. Sorry, stumbled over my words there. Chatfield couldn't keep it in. He dumps it into the far corner. Far circle Knights pass. Up ahead, Barbashev. Dump in. Around to the far boards. Sent out. Stankoven pass. They try to dump it in from the red line. Knocked away by the Knights. Kane still trying to get a change. Dorofeyev in the far corner. Both teams digging at the puck. We're under 3 to go. Blue line shot. Bussy saved it. And out to neutral ice. Stanky sends it in on net. Carter Hart still between the pipes. Wonder if he's getting ready to get out of there. Shots are 27-20. According to ABC. All right, Hart's still out there. They're getting a line change. 2:20 to go. Up ahead. Kane send it off the near boards. Hannafin trying to dig it out. Now the Knights having their own zone. Eichel a drop pass. 2 minutes remaining. And Hart headed off. And Bussy ended up gloving the puck on a dump in and just held on to it. 1:59 to go. Extra attacker on ice. And Torts just called timeout. Braves up 5-4. The crowd's going wild in Carolina. In Raleigh, I'm sure. Yeah, I know. Well, they were behind. There was a goal under 14. Then we went a long time without a whistle. We went from 13:28 all the way down to 6:02 without a whistle that wasn't icing. And then they took a break and it was okay, but they shouldn't have gone to break when there was an icing, but yeah, they pulled the goalie the goalie was pulled. They dumped it in, and then Bussy just held on to it, and then Torts called his timeout. All right, should be just about set. Hurdle, Eichel, Dorofeyev, Stone. I missed all who are out there. All right, face-off shot. Wide or too high by Eichel. Holy cow, that was close. Stone centered. Went off of Marner's stick. Kane send it ahead. Not far enough for icing. Dorofeyev behind his net. Passes to Theodore. Up ahead. Off the boards. Behind the Canes net. Chatfield tried to clear it. It goes down the length of the ice. And icing is the whistle at 1:26. Wow. And we got 46 likes. Get me 4 more, please. We got 103 people in here. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit the like button, please. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, they might. Just got to keep the puck out of the net. That's the most important thing. What's the time? Oh, 1:26. All right, there we go. I think NHL.com was wrong. Behind the Carolina net. Marner gets it right back to Stone behind the net. Marner in the near corner, near circle. Back to the point for Eichel. Over to the... Yeah, Theodore from the point. Bussy got knocked down. Puck is behind the net and just sent down and out, and it might go into the net. It does! Off the boards and in the net. It's 5-3 Carolina. With 54.8. I don't know who sent it in, but that was a heck of a pool or a billiard shot to send it off the boards and in. Ehlers is 7th. Unbelievable play. What happened? Yeah, Bussy was on his butt after trying to make a kick save. They kind of tripped Hurdle, Chatfield or Bussy. And then he somehow sent it from behind the net and scored. It may have gone off the glass. I don't think I've ever seen a shot go that long. He was behind his own net. 5-3 the score. Well, maybe they didn't pull. Let's see. Okay, he is out. I was going to say they may have put him back in for the center ice draw. 42 seconds to go. And Canes send it ahead. 30 seconds. Knights pass. Out of the zone. They got to tag up with 20 seconds. Pass ahead. Dumped in. Icing the call with 14.2. So they'll have to put Hart back in with 14.2. Wow. What a shot. They don't have the goal visualizer yet. We got to do that. I've never seen a shot like that. What a job. I know. I was hoping they wouldn't wait to get a empty netter. I was hoping they'd get it before. Yep. Far circle draw. Hart back in net. Canes get it. It's in the neutral ice. They'll dump it in. 7 seconds to go. That should just be about it. 1-0. That is your final score. Carolina 5. Knights 3. Series tied 2-2. We will have Sunday night hockey. So that is good news because there's no WNBA Sunday night. We had 60 votes in the chat. 53% were correct with Carolina prevailing. Please hit the like button or the thumbs up on the video before you head on out. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Here it is, Ehlers' goal. All right, so he takes it, just sent. How did it hit that? I don't know what that hit. We'll watch it again. It must have hit the glass. Brandon Bussy with the win. His first start in a playoff game ever. He must have sent it above the boards off the glass. That's all I can think of. And it just got by Theodore and slid in. I still, it's the darndest shot. I'd like to see the actual replay again. All right, let me go ahead and put Sunday night hockey on the slate before I forget. Let's see. So Game 5 is in Carolina on Thursday. This means Game 6 is in Vegas then, Sunday. We will go 6. So happy the Canes tied it. Let's see how this looks. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit this all in. Yeah, we'll just go NYY against here. NYY against Tor. Shorten this up. Good Sunday night hockey. Oh, I still don't have all right. Now let's just shorten it up. There. Oh, can we just put Yankees, Blue Jays? Screw it. That'll work. Bank shot. Yeah, it was very strange how that went in. I couldn't believe it. All right. Yeah, no, I know you said 5-3. I wasn't disagreeing. I was saying they would get an empty net goal. I was hoping they wouldn't. I was hoping they would get it earlier. I just didn't want to acknowledge it too much because I didn't want to jinx it. Not that I really think it matters, but. All right. Yep. Oh, man. I'm way behind on the chat. What the heck? Sorry. 2 goals in the third. Yeah. Thanks to the empty netter, right? Yep. Russell, I know you said it. I know you called it. I know. Well, congrats on the W. Russell, I know. I already know you did. I know. Yeah. Again, can't complain. All 4 games have been fabulous, just no matter the outcome. Russell, I know you did. No. Canes are gonna take the next 2, and I'll be right in 6. We'll see. Well, we don't know if there'll be a game 7 yet. If one team wins the next 2, it'll be over in 6. Yeah. Despite the bad second period, they only gave up that one breakaway to Stone. They didn't give up multiple breakaways involving Marner. So the defense was much better. Jordan Stahl with the game winner and 2 goals is your 1 star. Ehlers with a goal and 2 assists and the insurance goal, the clincher, the empty netter with that billiards bank shot off the glass or boards. Carlson had a goal and assist, so he's the 3rd star. That holds. Yes, no overtime. Thank goodness. You're welcome, Russell. 48. Oh, they added 1. Just noticed they added 1. So 28-21 ended up being the final shot total. They just added 1 at some point. Yeah, I know. It was odd that, I think that's not a lot of shots for Vegas. You're right. Knights must have clogged up the middle. All right, I'm ending the Twitch stream. I think we're off of there anyways. Nobody's watching. Yeah, it was odd. I mean, at least they only gave up that 1 breakaway to Stone. I'm thankful they didn't give up too many more. Oh, have a good one. Thanks, Metro. You're going to do a lottery. Yeah, all 4 games have been outstanding. No complaint. Oh, thanks, Russell. Good to have you here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you supporting the channel with your review. Yeah. 1 game at a time. I mean, they really got to win the next one. You don't want to be down 3-2 going back to Las Vegas. So important. I mean, it's game 5 in a tied series. Of course it's important, but I think the pressure's on Carolina a bit. Yep. I mean, they came back. They were down 3-1. They made it 3-3, and Stahl didn't score till 6:32. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, either behind the net or in the far circle. Nobody they left Jordan Stahl open, so I can understand thinking that. Bussy made a huge difference. Yeah, I understand that too. Bussy, other than the only mistake he made in relief in game 3 was he kicked in the game winner, and that was incidental. Yeah, I know it translated TY to you. You're welcome. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't say it was a choke. I mean, they made one mistake. They left Stahl wide open. Whoops. All right. Let's see. Right. No, I understand. That's what I'm saying though. Like the pressure is sort of on the Canes because they got to win at home. They don't want to be down 3-2 heading back to Las Vegas. But I mean, the pressure's pretty much even. No, neither team wants to go down 3-2 and face elimination games 2 in a row, needing must wins 2 in a row. Oh, thanks, Ricky Barber. Hope you're having a great night. Let's see. Yeah, it's too late to do anything else. Yeah, but that was well after. I mean, oh, geez, Louise. Saw a news headline. Oh, shoot. The Stooges aren't on yet. Darn it. Who's the favorite for the cup? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they'll point the odds in the direction of the home team, but I don't know. Yeah, sorry, Ricky. It was a good game. See the highlights. Still, the Canes just continue to get dominated in the second period. After being up 3-1 in the first, they gave up 2 goals in the second. They got a Jordan Stahl goal and then an empty netter with 55 seconds left. I hear you. That's what my thought is, at least. Thanks, Ricky. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, Game 5 is arguably the most important game in any series, whether it's best of 5 or best of 7, and especially when it's 2-2. But that said, don't count out the loser of Game 5. They certainly have the talent to win 2 straight. So, thanks, Ricky. You too. Hope you're doing well. I'm hoping for it. I'm just, one game at a time. So we'll know in less than 48 hours. We'll be back Thursday. Then we got to wait all the way till Sunday between Game 5 and Game 6, right? And they're all at 7. Yeah, there's that all every game's at 7. If necessary, it's next Wednesday night, June 17th would be game 7 in Raleigh, North Carolina, if necessary. More money. Betting that it's 7 game series. Yeah, me too. Well, yeah, thanks, Russell. Appreciate it. Yeah, again, so tomorrow, hope you'll join me for some Major League Baseball. Yankees, Cleveland, 12:05 live stream starts Central. 12:10 first pitch. Phillies, Blue Jays, 6 p.m. Central, 6:07 first pitch. I don't think there's any I want to look at the schedule tomorrow. Yeah, I really don't want to do 3 games in a row. I could do Cincy, San Diego. There's no 9 o'clock game. Houston Angels is 8:38. So yeah, at two games of baseball is more than enough. My throat will be done. Thursday we'll have Diamondbacks Marlins noon Central 12:05 or no 12:05 live stream, 12:10 first pitch. Game 5 back in Raleigh, North Carolina, 7:15. Puck drop like 7:20, 7:25. Friday, Yankees Blue Jays game 1, 6:30 Central, 6:37 first pitch. Saturday, 2 o'clock Central, 2:07 first pitch, Yankees Blue Jays. Wings Fire, 7:30 Central, WNBA. And Yankees Toronto, 12:30 Sunday, 12:37 first pitch, Central. And then Sunday night, again, we'll have game 6 for you back in Las Vegas between the Canes and the Knights. I think that's going to do it. Oh, just like and subscribe to the channel. That's the important thing. The dono button is the little dollar. It's like a dollar bill, or it's a dollar symbol and a rectangle. Don't feel obligated. If you like and you subscribe and share, and that's the important thing. What does this say? Flow state? Oh, shoot, I missed who sent that. Okamudi. Okay, yeah, that's like 200 joules, so that's like $2. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Kieran. Yeah, if you're busy, if you got to work, Kieran, everybody else, if you're at school, that's more important. Jobs, schooling, family. I get it. Don't ever whenever you're here, I'm happy you're here. Don't need to yeah, no worries. Yeah, thanks. Let me see if I can say. I can't highlight people anymore. It just does not work for me, I think. Oh. It just does not work for me. Did it? I think it auto corrected. Oh, thanks again. That's like $6. That's plenty. You've sent like $8.28. Thank you. That's plenty. You don't have to do any more. Can I highlight it? Okay, there. I can say, all right, I said like on it. And then it says, oh, it says super chat. Yeah, I see. Now I see. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because it was over 5. Somebody told me that the other day. I don't know if I can reply to it, though. I assume it'll be just whoever has the home ice advantage. I don't really know the odds. Here. Thursday, it says over under 5.5 according to DraftKings, and it says Carolina minus 148 for game for game 5. Sorry, my brain is broken right now. 18,339 in Vegas tonight. Yeah. Westchester County. Yeah, so that's the line for game 5. Rangers, gotcha. Yeah, I'm a Kings fan first. At the start of the year, I was Hurricanes second, but I quickly did a lot of Buffalo and Montreal games and enjoyed watching both those teams. And I'm rooting for the other Canadian teams as well. And I hope to get back to doing some Blackhawks games if I can manage to pull in the station from Milwaukee. All right, I think that's going to do it. I need to rest my voice. Yeah, I'm just giving you the line for Game 5. I don't know who's actually favored, but yeah, thanks, Oliver. All right, that's going to do it. Send you a pic on Twitter on my NHL package. Cubs still down, Kieran. All right, that's going to do it. Sinbin Stream signing out. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the gift. Ota Kumanti. We'll see you for baseball tomorrow. If you're just here for hockey, we'll be here Thursday night and Sunday night. Game 5 and Game 6. Until next time, take care. Be well. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a great Wednesday. Sinbin Stream saying good night and bye-bye.